Hey guys, it's Penguin here, and welcome back to another goal making video. Now this video is going to be part 2 of my little Shadowlands mini-series, which if you guys have not seen the first one, be sure to go check that out. That was basic Shadowlands leatherworking, and today in this video we're going to be talking about basic alchemy. If you guys are new to this series, what this basically is I'm going through all of my professions and how much gold I have made within the past 30 days to give you an idea of what's selling, how much profit I'm getting, and all of that. And normally, all of the professions, I will only be using the basic level stuff, which means no additional rep grinds, no legendaries, any of that. But for this video, we're going to be going over alchemy, and I hope you enjoy. Now, before getting into the pure profit, I do want to say that I am taking my profits from my high pop server. Now, if you guys know me, my main realm is a medium pop NA realm, but about, let's say, 2 months ago, I transferred a character over to a full pop realm on the NA region, and basically, I only have that one character over there, and one of the professions that I have is alchemy. So I thought for the biggest picture, since a lot of people do play on the full or high pop servers, I should use that data to make it a little bit more realistic. But of course, if you guys play on a lower pop, of course, you can divide these numbers, take half, take 3/4, whatever you'd like. But just to let you know, these are high pop servers. Also, in terms of pure profit per day, I technically have only played on this character for 19 days out of the 30 days. The reason for that is, like I said, this is not my main realm, and I've had some real life things, so I did not, post and play on this character every single day. So yes, this data is the past 30 days. In terms of actively playing, it's about only 19 days of data, but more into that whenever we do the total profit breakdown. But we're going to get right into the first potion, which is the Phantom Fires. So in the past 30 days, I have sold 2,040 of these for a total gold value of about 265,000 gold. Now, currently, my average crafting cost is about 90-ish gold, so my profit for Phantom Fires is about 82,000 gold, which is a very, very nice amount of gold. Definitely for selling a single item, making 82k is pretty awesome. Moving on to the second item is the Spectral Flask of Power, which has actually made my most profit to this date, and in the past 30 days, I have sold 3,049 of them for a total gold value of about 900,000. But my crafting cost is a lot higher at about 254, which means my total profit is about 133,000. So this is definitely the most profit out of all of the potions that I have sold. It is also the most sold potion, and it also is the most expensive to craft. So, I've made a total of 900 gold, but only 133,000 of that is actually profit. The next potion we have is the Potion of Spectral Intellect, and I've sold 2,629 of these for a gold total of 260,000. My crafting cost is pretty cheap at the 75 gold mark, which brings our total profit to about 62,000. This is also really good. My crafting cost is very low for this item. It's probably the lowest on this list. So in terms of margins with profit, 62,000 is actually pretty good. Moving on, we have the Spectral Strengths, which I've sold about 2,800 of these for a total of about 306,000 gold. My crafting cost is a little bit higher at about 78 gold for a total profit of about 81,000. This is the third most profitable on the list. Once again, I sold a lot of these compared to the Phantom Fire, which I also made about 81,000. I sold about 800 more potions in order to get that. So definitely seems to be a very high and frequent seller, but the profit margins might not be the best. Then we have the Potion of Spectral Agility, which I sold 2,061 of them, and I sold them for a total of about 204,000. Then my crafting cost is about the 80-ish gold mark, very close to the previous potion, which brings in a total profit of about 40,000 gold. So in terms of profit margin, that one is pretty low. Also, it's one of the least sold. I've only sold about 2,000 of them, and basically made as half as much profit as I did with Phantom Fires, which I also sold 2,000. So definitely not the best, but I still do enjoy selling these potions. Then, because just on this list I had these, so I did want to include them, but I did sell 200 of the oils during this month. I think I probably just crafted them during this initial crafting phase and then just never crafted them again, probably due to the low profits, but I did sell 200 of them for a total of 2,600 gold. Crafting cost is about 7 gold each, so I made about 1,200 gold profit. So I did want to include that since it is something that sold. Of course, I probably should have constantly restocked that. The profit is very good for those. I believe I was selling them for 14-ish gold and crafting cost was 7. So that's definitely some really good profit. It's just not, tens of hundreds of gold profit, and I also only sold 200. But those are the main 6 items which I've sold. Now, I do want to say my personal favorite is, of course, the Spectral Flask of Power. It's my most sold. It's probably the most sold around most realms, just because of how valuable it is. But it is also the most expensive to craft. So if you don't have a lot of gold currently to invest with, it definitely could be a little bit nerve-wracking to invest into that. In terms of the spectral potions, the intellect, strength, and agility, they all are pretty good. They average about the same type of crafting cost, unless one herb is super spiked. But my most sold is the strength potions and also brought in the most profit. In terms of profit per unit, I believe the spectral intellect did the best, but in total profit and total sales, the strength definitely did the best. So, in total, in the last 30 days, I have made about 400,000 gold profit, which is awesome. And that means if you divide that by 30, I have made about 13,000 gold profit per day by selling these potions. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I actually only played for 19 days. So, I post these potions at 12 hours. So 11 of these days, I never logged on to repost, I never restocked, never did anything. So if I do want to take the true number of days, which is that 19, divide that 400,000 by 19, I am making about 21,000 gold profit per day. So in the past 30 days, I have made 400,000 gold. But if you want to break that down by 30 days, it's about 13,000. And if you want to divide it by 19 days, it's about 21,000. So definitely on terms of a WoW token, right now, anywhere WoW tokens are 210,000 on the low end for the NA. And then it's about the 300,000, 310,000 for EU. I have definitely made over enough in order to achieve that. So technically, if you guys are in the same boat as me, I could be paying for my WoW subscription with this one profession as long as I stay up with it. Also, keep in mind this is only about 19 days of sales, so that's only about 2/3 of the actual month. So, if you want to do the math, if I made 400,000 in 2/3 of the month, possibly by the end of these actually active 30 days, I could have made 600,000. So definitely, all servers are different. All your profit margins are different, herbs are different, all of that. But I will say my final point of this video is that alchemy does take a lot of gold to make a lot of gold. So I gave you guys kind of the total gold values of sales as well as the profit. A big part of that was, let's say, the Spectral Flask of Power. My total sales value was about 900,000, but I only made about 133,000 profit. So you guys can see right there that it definitely takes a lot of investment in prior gold in order to make more. If you guys want to use my stats in this past 30 days, I spent a total of 1.5 million gold in order to make that 400,000 gold profit. So, not everybody is going to have 1.5 million, and of course, I did not invest that all at once, but that just does show you that you do have to invest gold to make gold. If we want to break that down, every single day divided by 30 days, so 1.5 million divided by 30 days, I invested about 51,000 gold every single day, which earned me about that 13,000 gold profit per day. And if you want to use the 19 days of actual active playing, then that means I invested 81,000 gold per day to make about 21,000 gold per day. So I am not saying that you need, over 1 million gold to do alchemy. You definitely do not. But in terms of how much I've personally sold, that is how much I've had to invest to make my total profit. You do not have to, make 2,000 or 3,000 of every potion. You can do 200 or 500 or 1,000 and just start slowly gaining gold. As you get more profit, you can invest it more into your stock. But I do want to just point out those numbers to you to showcase that you truly do have to invest gold to make gold, especially when doing crafting professions. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Alchemy is a little bit more straightforward, but it's one of those professions that I do believe people might be interested in and either shying away from or don't even know much about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord down below. We're doing different polls and Q&As, and we're just having a great time in there. You can ask me or anybody else your questions and get a ton of feedback. So if you guys are interested, that'll be in the description below. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and of course, have a good day.